of our pay. Thank you there. Julia's really got caught up with everybody. And a lot of you have noticed, for those of you who are qualified for direct deposit, you requested a payment today. And guess what? You got paid today. We actually processed it today. So you'll be paid tonight or tomorrow, right? Right into your direct deposit. But what do you, yahoo! But what do you have to do to be qualified? You have to go to your earnings, of course. Okay. This is for direct deposit. And if you go to show request area, you can click right here. It says request a direct pay. Okay. So in the direct pay, we ask you for the first time to put in your routing and bank number. So what happens is once you do that, it takes our bank, Wells Fargo, up to 4 business days to get you verified. What does verified mean? Verified means that you gave us the correct bank account number. Okay. So
what if you already have a Wells Fargo bank?
Once in a while, Bob, a person gives us the wrong number. And Bob, I just got a response from Wells Fargo today that your account did not get verified. And so I emailed you today and asked you to verify the numbers that you gave us. Okay, so check your email out.
I talked to Julie today and we're working on getting it done right tomorrow.
Wonderful, wonderful. So most people, it does happen, you guys. It really happens. We might get one person a week that something just doesn't work well.
Reactions.
Okay, so Paul, did you have a question? Sorry, you're muted.
Can
you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Speaking of that, direct pay into your bank, I remember on a couple of webinars ago, somebody had mentioned cross-border something. I called my bank today because I'm in Toronto, Canada.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I'm with CIBC. Now, I called them to see if I could get a cross-border account. And the lady said to me, I never heard of it. And I told her what I'm doing. And so she said, if I'd like, I could get a US account with CIBC. So if I open a US account and let's say I go to withdraw $100, you know, when it comes to that, would that be okay?
Does I want to ask, does any Canadians out there know the answer to that question? Leroy, Ann, Julie?
Yes, Derek. That account would not work.
A US account?
That account will not work.
Okay.
What you need to do, you need to have a local account with that bank, which is a Canadian account.
Yeah.
Then you open a US account. And after you open a US account, you need to open a cross-border account.
But they never heard of a cross-border.
They do have it. I'm telling you, they do have it. And once you open the cross-border account, they merge the 2 accounts. They correspond with each other.
Right.
So when Wells Fargo pay you in the cross-border account, you can transfer it to the Canadian account.
Okay.
So they do have it, Paul.
Okay. I also have an account with WISE, WISE.
We can't use Wise at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know exactly who they are, and you're right. But I think Leroy is right. If I heard you right, Leroy, he can open a US account and then from that US account open a cross-border account.
Exactly. I can tell you of 2 banks who have that. CIBC and Royal Bank.
Okay. I'm
And
sorry
TD.
to butt in,
And-
but What is, when you open a US account, is a cross-border account a separate account? Or,
Yes, yes,
so it's a US and a cross-border?
two separate accounts.
Okay,
The US account is for Canadian. If you have any US dollar, you can go and put it in the US account.
yes.
The cross-border account is an American account. That's the account you need to give VIMA.
The
Now,
cross,
Leroy, did I hear you correct when you said first you have to open a Canadian account in the, whatever that bank you was saying, and then open a US account in that bank, and then they open you a cross-border that connects? Is that how it works?
Yeah, you have a local account, let's say a Canadian account, which is a Canadian currency account. I call it
Mhm.
local account because you're living in Canada. After you have that local account, tell them, okay, I need to open a US account,
Reactions.
right? That US account is for
Reactions.
you who live in Canada to put US currency in that account. So VIMA do not take that account. The system will reject that account. What you need after you have the local account and the US account, you need to open a cross-border account. The cross-border account is a US-based account. So they will
US
transfer, they will transfer you over to the US customer service, or they can do it themselves and open that. And once you
And
have
then you
that,
have to make sure they give you the right routing number to the right account, because I know some of them have given me the account number and the routing number, and it still doesn't work. So it has to be the routing number and the account number connected to the cross-border, correct?
yeah, you need a cross-border account. Some of them provide in the US account, you don't need that. You need a
Right.
cross-border account.
Okay. And you also do PayPal as well, right?
Yeah,
Outside of the US, we do, yes.
Okay,
Yep. So just have everything in your profile attached to your PayPal account. So if your email address in your profile is the same email address as your PayPal, you're golden. Same
Okay.
with your phone number, they're okay, because they're gonna check your phone number. If that doesn't work, they'll check your email.
all right.
Okay,
I don't know, I think Georgia is online. I don't know if Georgia wish to unmute her device and give us an update, because I know I did guide her to open one in the,
Uh,
that information to open
Georgia-
one in the CIBC.
I think
Yeah,
she finally got connected.
yeah, Georgia had a big day today. I hope she can get on.
I see she typed something in the room, didn't she?
I'm sorry, I don't follow the
She-
chat.
she-
I got
she
my,
has typed in several things. And I think that Paul should have a look at the chat to see what she's saying. It's Ann speaking.
Unmute.
I'm doing that now.
Alt plus A.
not wonderful. Yeah, I know, George is one of the people that,
Then type
took
message
a little
in.
time to get going, but, once she got it going, bam. She got,
She was
Hey.
persistent, I tell you.
I know, and that's great, you guys.
I
We-
was proud
we
of her,
do-
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you
that's-
hear
She's
me? Can
saying
you
you-
hear me at all?
Yes, we can hear
Yes.
you.
Yeah, we can
loud
hear
and
you.
Oh,
clear.
good. Now I'm on. Oh, God, I've been talking to myself the whole time. First of all, you couldn't hear me. Yes, so apparently not all the banks knows
Type message
about it.
in.
And when you walk in, they don't know what you're talking about. Put my camera on. Yeah, they don't know what you're talking about. So I ended up going around in circles, and thank you so much, Julia, for being on the phone with me and assisting as well. I had to be joining the line over and over. However, what we need to do is open a smart account, and you can do it online. Once you have a CIBC account, log in online and look for the US Smart account and
Okay.
open that.
Also, my question to you,
Wow, I
Georgie,
didn't know that.
the CIBC called the cross-border account a smart account.
Apparently,
Okay.
that's what I'm understanding.
Now, Georgia, if I go
Yes, sir.
online to my Canadian account and I log in and I open a US Smart account, do I have to have two separate ATM cards?
Yes, they will send you. I haven't received my card yet in the mail, but I have access to my account by walking into the bank. Once you register and you are doing online transactions through your bank, you can always apply online from wherever you are for the Smart account.
I probably feel better going into the branch and doing it because of my eyes. I don't want to mess anything up.
They will
Yeah.
probably be able to help you, but when I walked in, I discovered that they're telling me you have to do it online. So unless you go into the bank and they help you online to do it yourself, but it's something you have to apply for online.
But online. Now,
Online.
and when you do it online, then do you have to go into the branch to get the ATM card?
No. Once you apply for it online, they will send it to you to your address.
Oh,
There
wow.
is a box there to say that whether or not you want a card,
Okay,
and they will send it to your home.
okay, and it's a checking or savings, or does it matter?
It didn't actually ask if it was, no, actually, I don't remember it asking whether or not it was a checking or anything like that.
Okay.
Georgia,
And
every
is that-
employee of the bank you work for needs to know that answer. So yeah, your hours are gonna be cut now.
Is that the same, Georgia? Is that the same when I open a US Smart account? Is that the same as a cross-border?
That is the cross-border because none of the
Bingo.
other account has a routing number. This is the only account that they have that has a routing number. So once you apply, there's also a number to call. It's a US bank, a US CIBC bank account number. And you can call that number and ask any questions you have, and they will give you the routing number as well, all of that.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Georgia, thanks for
That
popping
really-
on tonight. We really appreciate that.
Yeah, that really
Love to
helps.
see your
Thank
smile.
you. Thank you.
It was a joy
So-
working with you, Georgia.
So,
Oh,
so
same
to
here,
my-
Julia. Thank you.
yes, so to my knowledge, Derek,
Yes,
CIBC is a Smart account,
okay,
and the Royal Bank they use cross-border. Use the word
Cross-border.
cross-border. So
Oh,
the
Just
CIBC,
really kind of like a different name,
Yeah.
they call it in different banks
Exactly.
probably. Mm.
exactly, Julie, yeah.
kind of like Julie. We call her Jules, but she likes to be called Queen Bee. So anyway you
Hey,
want.
another comment on what you were talking about, Derek. I had
Sure.
a guy today, and we want to iterate this to all the members. When you do your cash out, if you want a direct pay specifically, there's one that says check, there's one that says direct pay. I think I've got my people spoiled because they're hitting check and
Yeah.
they think, well, Julia knows I want it from direct pay. But we've got so many asking now, we've got to remember, go in there and hit direct pay if you
Yep.
specifically want direct pay. If you can't get direct pay, then the only one that can get bill pay is in the United States. Because today a guy requested a check, someone else did it and they sent him a direct pay, which was my buddy Derek, and he has helped me so much, I tell you. I wouldn't have got caught up if it hadn't have been for Derek, and I thank you, Derek. And
Oh, man.
so,
It's
but
so
I
fun.
told him, I said, we just got crossed, he said, well, I thought you knew. I said, well, I do, but Derek's helping me a little bit now, and he didn't know probably. So you need to check direct pay, because sometimes my memory doesn't serve me right, that I
would-
can remember what everybody wants.
I would love to convert everybody from check in the US to direct pay.
Oh,
Anyone-
I would too.
Yeah.
Guys, it works so good, doesn't it, Derek? It just
Oh,
works
yeah.
excellent.
There's no mistakes in the mail. It's instant instead of a week down the road. So if any of you have check in there in the US, next time go to bill pay or a direct pay and then put in your information. And we'll get done a lot
And
quicker.
every once in a while, an address will pop out of there, but we've been able to fix it. We've been able to get the right, it's usually the wrong number is what it is.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
we worked to where we can get it fixed. So, if that happens, we'll work till we get it right.
that's right. Hey, I wanted to ask Wilfred. Man, he had his hand up forever, and then he got out of the truck and lowered his hand and got back in the truck, raised his hand. What's going on, Wilfred? There you go.
Get two of my direct pays, and it worked great. Went right to the bank, whoop, no problem. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, wonderful.
So I talked to Julie, and I was trying to she helped me switch over from my checking account to my wife's checking account. So I went to go make another payment. I wanted to get another payment yesterday, but it says I have to wait until Wednesday at a certain time. Now, there's a certain time period that I have to wait to get another check or another payment.
Yes, yes. So you can request anything from through Vima, a minimum of $25 up to $500 a week. And it's not like Monday through Sunday or Wednesday through Thursday or whatever. It's whatever day. If you make a request right now, then your next request can be 7 days from a minute from now. Okay. So
All right.
yeah. So when you go to request, it'll tell you right there how much more time you have left before you can make another request. And I'm telling you what, if it wasn't for Vima, I wouldn't have been able to go on the vacation I went on. And it's because I'm what do they call that? A long hauler, right? I've been here since the beginning, but even though I'm here from the beginning, you guys are here at your beginning, right? And just hang with it and do the things that Vima suggests, and you will prosper. And it's just so much fun, so much fun. And you had a question?
I do, and it's from Rick Colon. He
Rick.
wants to know, is the $2.99 charge only for checks?
The $2.99 charge is for every member of Vima. Okay, doesn't matter if they request a direct pay, checks, bank wire, or PayPal, right? So when I say bank wire and PayPal, sometimes they charge more than $2.99, and so there will be additional fees added to that. But yeah, it's just time that we had to put a little surcharge on the payments, and it's perfect, you guys. Everyone charges money to process money, right? So we're one of them companies that are doing it. But guess what? By doing that, it brings extra money into Vima. By bringing extra money into Vima, outside income, we're able to pay out more the very next day, right? Into your earnings. And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but your daily earnings, you know that mountain here that just keeps kind of climbing, right? And I just feel like it's climbing. We used to be down here, but now we're like coming up a little bit more and averaging a little bit more, and now we're averaging more. There is a nice slope that's going on with Vima right now, and we're all here at the beginning, you guys. I can't wait to see Paul's face a year, 2 years from now, and yeah. But Paul's face will be drug free because he'll be off the cigarettes, right?
Well, I don't know. I might go on cigars.
There you go. All right, you guys.
Question from Bob.
Go ahead, Bob.
Could you have, already have a Wells Fargo bank, and I have a debit card from Wells Fargo. Could you have your debit card, put into your debit card for you guys?
No, Bob, check your email, and if all you gotta do is just verify those account numbers that you gave us, because our bank said those account numbers aren't working, okay?
I'm going to the bank tomorrow and recheck it to make sure something's not messing up.
Okay, take the numbers with you that I sent you, maybe print it out, and so you can take it to your bank and verify it with your bank and say, are these the correct numbers? Okay. Dan, what's going on?
Sir, I will. Thank you.
You bet.
Yes, it seems to be that you said that there's now a charge for paying out of FEMA,
Right,
regardless of how it's coming out.
correct. It's $2.99, $2.99 every time somebody requests a payment through Vima. That's going to cover all postage, handling, postage, processing, and Vima's time and all that good stuff, right? So $2.99 for every request. So if you notice in your back office, and I'm going to show you something right here. I think I was right over here. Go back to payment request areas, go back to earnings, go show request area. Let's request a direct pay. Oh, I just saw it earlier, but if you notice in your back office, now you can request up to $103 or $503, okay? And we'll send you $500 and a penny. Also, the minimum, it'll say $28, okay? So we'll send you 25 and a penny out there. And but that'll cover, go ahead.
Derek, we have to make a little change today, myself and Tammy.
Yep.
The reason for that penny is giving a problem, right? So it causing a little confusion in the system,
Okay.
in the database. So it need a round figure.
Oh,
So we do have to change it today to $3. So
Right,
it's
that's
instead of $2.99, we have to put that penny on top of it.
oh, okay.
So yeah, so it round off to $3, and just let everyone know that $3 it helped to cover the expense of doing the business for all of us.
Look at that. I mean, I was,
It helps to pay Derek.
yep,
It helps to pay the programmer. It helps to pay the processor, right? And it helps to run the office supply for the company. But there's no company can run it without expense.
gotcha.
That $3 goes towards the expense of the company.
I think
so
that
we
helps a
can-
lot. When we were paying today, we had to hit like 500.01.
And we have we have waived that for the past 7 months.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I think everyone should, really appreciate, that for the time being.
perfect.
Yeah, and yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, you guys,
Has anybody tried the Zelle?
yeah, we are Zelling occasionally, if people absolutely have to do it, but that has to go through support. We tried Zelle earlier, Bob, and they had so many restrictions on us that it was just going real slow. And so we cut that off.
We'll go back to direct pay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right,
And,
you guys,
And-
we've been
and,
on this subject a long time. Is there any other questions on the subject of payment or direct pay before we leave?
Thank you for your understanding, Georgia.
Yes. Okay, sounds good. All right, let's get back to the overview here. So I want to get back to a little bit of basics today. And some of the basic things right off the bat. What do we see in front of us? A flashing red link alert, right? What does that mean? If you have a flashing red link alert on your page, you will not get paid the next day unless you do what? You click it and fix it, right? This particular one says that we need to view 15 websites. I'm not going to do that all here for you today, but we view 15 of other people's websites so that you can qualify to get paid the next day. Now, if you notice, right when I clicked here, here's a person right here. They're the very first website that you see. So why is that? Well, this particular person may have done the feature page, which means every person that goes to the shopping viewer between this time frame, an 8-hour time frame, they're going to see their page first, no matter what, right? And there's thousands of websites within our system. So how are you guaranteed I'm only gonna view 15 sites. How are you gonna be guaranteed that your site's gonna be seen first? Well, you can go to the feature page and make that purchase, and I'll show you how to do that in just a moment. Ann, you had a question?
I do, and it's from Katrina.
Yes.
Says most times the flashing red note does not appear on the overview page. Do you know why?
Yeah, it'll appear on every single page that you're in, including the overview page. So if it does not appear on your overview page, that means you've already done your 15 views. Okay. And there's a couple ways to do your 15 views. One is while I'm on here real quick, if you click the purple square box right here, you can left click it. It'll show the views that you've done for the last 10 days, right? And if they're green and say at least 15, you qualify the next day. So I'm going to go back here and click home. Still telling me I need to do my views. You may have, like I have, done a vacation package. So you can come down here and click a 7-day or 14-day vacation package. It take you right into billing. You can use a credit card or commissions. Okay, in this case, I'm going to use commissions. I'm going to place my order. So what does this do? What this does is does our viewing for us if we're going on vacation. I didn't think I would ever use it. It's $1 a day. I want my $1 a day, right? But holy cow, what did I feel? I almost threw my phone away. My phone was in my glove box for a week. I didn't have to go to it. I didn't have to worry about it. I took a literal vacation. And so now if I go back here, let me go back home again. So when you do that, by the way, it doesn't pay for the first day because I figure you're already here anyway. So you may as well be doing your ads. So let me go back to feature page, package. So right here, it says my vacation package expires July 26th, 8 days from now. Okay. So starting tomorrow. So starting the day after your purchase, you no longer have to do the shopping viewer. It's being done for you and you can take your vacation. You can do a 7 or 14-day vacation. And so that could be one of the reasons, Patrina, why you don't see the flashing red link alert. It could also be that you already did your 15 views. To double check your views, remember, just go to that little purple box. If you still see that you don't have a flashing red link alert, check your box to see if you did qualify already with 15 web click or views. So far, I've done 3 today. Okay. And if it still doesn't seem right to you, get a hold of me at support@myvema. And because I haven't heard of anything like that happening yet. Ann, go ahead.
This is a comment from Georgia. She says, I noticed that it does cover the day you purchase the vacation package. And then Patrina says, thank you. It usually happens even I haven't started my ad views but no worries. And then Georgia says, the flashing red lights goes ways instantly. I don't know what that means.
As soon as you hit your 15 views,
Yeah.
Flashing red link alert is gone. So there's other flashing red link alerts out there. It's not just the views. Once in a while, we may delete a website that isn't working correctly. Okay. I mean, this site is here, but it's not really here, right? And we, the board and support has a little testing button that we can go through that you see right here, and we can go through and test and make sure the site works. Well, it's coming on, but do we really want to see this all the time? Page is not found, right?
That's not a good website.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep hitting no.
So the system will completely kick that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kick this one out because you guys don't want to see this, right? And why it just went to me, I don't know there, but. Okay, so the site's been disabled and this person, the site ID number is gonna get a email right away saying that we just disabled their site is because it's not a good working site. So that's one way that we can help keep this clean, okay? And go from there. So I'm still on the home page here, on the overview page. And as you know, all our recent newsletters are right here on the page. You can read more. If you're not sure where to click to get to the Zoom, we always have the Zoom link right here. And you can also find the Zoom link anytime you want. If you click this logo right here, the Vima logo, this will take you right to our home page. And this is the page that you will send out to your friends and family and say, hey, check this place out, right? And but you can scroll right on down. And right here, you can see join us for our weekly Zooms. And you can click on Tuesday or Thursday night Zooms right here. It'll take you right to tonight's Zoom. Okay. So that's it. I use that every time. Every time I go to our Zoom, I just click on one of those and get over there. So if you're not logged out, you can click back office. It'll take you right back to your back office. So we've added a couple more things. I need a sip of water here.
I got a question when you get a chance, Bob. Just answer me when you do.
Bob, yeah, if it's on the same subject we're on right now, go ahead.
Well, I was just wondering about this. I've been doing 30 websites most of a lot of time. And I was, because the more people you look at, the more chance that you're going to sign up for them or they're going to make more money. So I was wondering, what about having a little bonus for all our customers if they maybe a penny a day or whatever, to if you look for an extra 31 sites, because they are going to be some of those sites that aren't going to be, they're not real. And if you did 20 or 30 of those, you're going to at least have your 15 in there. But if you have to be legitimate to get in the extra money in, but a nickel or whatever, it's saying, well, hell, I just looked at 100 sites. Hey man, that guy's got 100 sites. We're going to give him extra $15 or something, So just a suggestion, my friend.
No, that's great. In fact, that subject's come up a couple times, and I think they've even talked about suggesting a way to add a couple extra web clicks or something, to someone that does so many views or something. So that's come up, and it's something that they're thinking about. Okay, so thanks for that, Bob. It just says that our members.
Well, you're a great leader, Derek. We love you.
All right, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so let's get back to the link right here. Okay, I'm not going to touch everything today because I can stay here for 2 hours, and I know on the last call you guys only lasted an hour. I don't know how that happened. So but this is pretty important right here, you guys. Your link to share with your friends and family, right? When you first join, you're going to have all these digits and numbers and everything. So what you want to do, see here we create.
I've only got a conference call for a while.
Here we create a demo 2, and we're going to click profile if I want to change the ID. And instead of all those numbers, one time you get to put in whatever username you want. Okay, you can put I love my Vima or something, whatever you want to put in here. And that'll be your new referral ID that you'll send out to everybody else, okay, to all your friends. So we're under the profile tab right now. And this is the area right here that's super important. To me, it wasn't that important back in the old days. Now I know how important it is, you guys, because this is exactly how your checks, your direct pay, your payments will be written to you. Okay, whatever your name says up here, make sure it's spelled correctly. I actually had a person once that misspelled their own name. It was only because instead of hitting a D, they hit an S, right? And on a computer, guess what? He couldn't cash his check. So make sure everything is spelled correctly. Your phone number has to be in here. Okay, we can't input everything into our bank unless we have a phone number for you. Your address, your city, postal code, I know Canada's tough sometimes. Make sure that postal code is correct. All the spaces that need to be in there. Beneficiary, I'm starting to report when I got back from vacation. We had another VEMA member that happened to pass away. And unfortunately, there's no beneficiary in there, which makes things more difficult for the person that wants to claim his position. And it makes it more difficult for us to verify everything, right? Please, you guys get in here and fill out this beneficiary. In fact, I should put VEMA Demo 3 should be the beneficiary on this one, right? When you're all done, you guys, just click save and everything will be saved in this area. Any questions on the profile or referral ID? Looks good. Awesome. So we'll go up to the navigation bar again. And go ahead.
If you're going to change the subject, Katrina has asked another question. She said she tried to locate the wheel yesterday in Marketplace, but wasn't able to. Are
What are
you
you
able,
doing?
what are you able to tell us where to locate this again? Thank you.
Katrina, girl, you've been with us for how long? I know the product wheel's only been with us for a month, but because of you and other members, we've placed that product wheel link in a few different other places because it's so much fun. First off, it is right here in the menu. Okay, it's right here where it says product wheel. Okay. We also want to go right back here to the overview page. It's been added yesterday right here. It says new. Click here to go to the product wheel. Okay. We also have it. Let's take a look over here. Under earnings, by product wheel spins. It's going to be front and center for you. Why? Because the product wheel is a lot of fun and it's gaining momentum. A lot of momentum. So shoot, let's click it. Let's talk about it a little bit. The product wheel spins. So the product wheel was based on a couple things. One, yeah, we want to get people excited and have fun when they come into their own website, right? The longer we keep the members inside VEMA, the more money we spend, right? What happens when we spend more money? We all earn. All of us earn. When somebody buys a product wheel spin, their upline gets 10% of everything they spend, right? But at the same time, if you want to advertise the newest, hottest business that you're promoting right now, maybe it's that Live Good products, maybe it's that Transact card, right? Come in here first and play with this wheel. You can come in here and get $5 a spin and earn anywhere from 2 web clicks to 200 web clicks to feature pages to marketplace advertisements, right? Text ads, login pages. So just for fun, let's click on this. Let's do 4 spins and see what we do, huh? So when we click it on, anytime you guys should go to the bill page here, always verify right here what you're buying. Okay. It hasn't happened in the longest time, and I don't think it'll ever happen again. But I had a person say, "This is what I bought." I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure it was. But always verify right here what you're buying, okay? So again, if your profile is complete, everything in your profile is going to move right over to the billing page, okay? So you won't even have to fill the billing page out. Again, you can use your credit card or commissions. Here, I'm going to use VEMA's commissions, right? And we're going to place the order. Da-da-da. This is so fun. I mean, I just did it. I got back yesterday or the day before, and the first thing I did, I went through everything in the website, in the back office, just so see if I can see any changes or whatever's going on. And I even bought for myself a couple of spins. My very first spin, I got 100 web clicks. You can win up to 200 web clicks, and that's instant. It goes in your back office right away, and you start earning the next day. So let's see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hit spin. Video advertisement. Yes, okay, video advertisement. What is that? That's wonderful for YouTubers, right? YouTubers is gonna get anywhere from 20 to 100,000 views right away, 20,000 views, right? And how do YouTubers make money? Well, they need more views. How do you make more money with Vima? If you have a video that you can use for what you're promoting, use this right here. So right there, you guys, I believe that's a $10 package right there. So down here, we can say, click here and play again. We're gonna spin. Yeah, what is that? 2 web clicks right on the border there. I didn't know which one I had. So I got 2 web clicks. It goes right in my back office right now. I'll start earning on those immediately tomorrow. Okay. So we're gonna click here and play again. Oh, I almost had the 200. But guess what? I got the login advertisement. Do you remember what the login advertisement is? It's $25 for 24 hours of your page that will appear every time somebody, whether it's a member or non-member, signs into myvima.com. Your page is going to appear for 24 hours. That's
I
a
have a
good.
question on that, Derek.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
won one of those. I won one of those last night. Now, I know that when you go to the web details,
Yep.
it'll show when you've won like $100 or $2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Is there a place to find the advertisements that you win? Or are they just in there automatically when you go to set it up?
They're going to be
'Cause I
in
don't
there.
see that.
I'll show you in just a moment, Jules.
Okay.
I mean, Queen Bee. I'm gonna do one more spin, you guys. Let's see where we're at. All right, 2 more web clicks. I'm gonna start earning first thing tomorrow. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head back over here. Julie asked a question. I just won a login page. So right here, Julie, and everyone, where it says login page, click it. You scroll down and you'll see it's ready to go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep. So you'll go right here, you'll change it out. And let's see, do I got anything in here? Look at this. Look at this. We're gonna do Vima marketing system. We're gonna click save changes. Right here, it says my login advertisement's been saved. Okay, but doesn't mean it's ready yet. So we want to go back again. We want to go back to the login page. And now it says activate your advertisement. So you can activate this whenever you feel that you're ready to go. Okay. So you're going to click activate. You're going to verify that this is exactly what you want everyone to see. Okay. And by doing that, we're going to scroll down to the bottom of the page until we see validate advertisement right here. We're going to click it. And it's automatically working right now. And we're going to click here to continue. Okay. So that's ready to go. We have also one, what else did I win? A video ad. So right here, we click on video ads. And you see how it's open right now. It's ready to go. Actually, these are banner ads. Click here to create new text ads. Okay, so here's my YouTube video ad that I won. So this will stay here until you put something in here. Okay, there's no deadline. You earned it. It's going to stay there. I see here I did another one where I got a text or banner ad from looks like last week or a couple weeks ago when we did this. So I can still fill this out here. Wilfred, you had a question?
I know I won like 3 things so far, but like I did it when I stopped on the truck somewhere, and now I forgot what the heck I won. Is there a place to find out what I won?
Yeah, no, you just have to do it again.
No, you put by a lot, right?
Yeah, if you want any web clicks, it's gonna be in your web click details, okay? If you want anything else, you're just gonna, I think you're gonna have to just go through and see if you have any open boxes like in the text or banner ads or login page or even the feature page. If you want the feature page, you guys, it's going to be whatever you have. Your feature page is going to be whatever you have in your shopping viewer. Okay.
Okay.
So your feature page, we can purchase a feature page here. And if you win a feature page, you're going to win the one on the right. It's going to be 8 hours from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Okay. You get a lot of views over there. Just yesterday, there's over 3,700 visits that came in to Vemma and going through the pages. Oh, I just lost my train of, how did I lose my train of thought? I never do that. I normally just keep going, right? Until it comes back to me. So your feature page, you guys, this is the page that I was telling you about a little earlier, that if you want to be guaranteed for everybody that comes into Vemma during these times, days, right, that your site will be seen first. Not only be seen first, but it will be seen, because there's no guarantee your site's going to be seen that day by everybody, but this can be seen by hundreds of people during this time frame. Okay, so this is a lot of fun. And look at this, like this one here, this one's already booked till Thursday. There's an opening Thursday. There's an opening on these two tomorrow. So this is being used quite a bit and people are getting results on them.
So what is the difference between the login page and the feature page? Is there a
Oh my
difference? Or it's
goodness.
whatever link you want to use, right?
Tell me you're asking this for someone else, Julie.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, a friend of yours wants to know. Yeah. Feature
Not
page.
ragging on me.
I know. I'm just glad you're 3,000 miles away from me. Okay, you guys, feature page is good for 8 hours. The feature page is actually the page that you currently have in your shopping viewer. Okay. And the login page, let's head back here. The login page can be different from the feature page. Okay. So your
Okay.
feature page is going to be right here. For the shopping viewer site that you use. Now you can use the exact same site if you want. As you can see, I'm using the same one here. Or you can change it. Let's say I want to put my Transact card link in here. Then I can put my Transact card link right here. And that's going to pop up every time somebody logs into Vemma. The feature page pops up every time somebody starts their shopping viewer pages, okay? They're 15
got
ads. Okay. Julie, I'm sorry. I know you're gonna hound me later. So
Derek,
yeah, go ahead.
can you show me or take me where you win the 2 ad?
Where I did what?
So, where you win the 2 credit, Vemma ad. That
Oh
the
yeah,
member-
absolutely.
Yeah, that's the member can see it.
Yeah, good idea. Okay, so we want to go to so you guys, you saw that I won some web clicks. Okay, so we go to website. We want to go to web click details, view web click details. And here it is right here. Here's all the product wheel winners that we've won recently. Okay, it'll say it right up here, product wheel winner. Now I'd like to take you to my account, but that's a little personal, but it does say 100. It really does. Yes. So if you
I
did
have a
win,
request to Mr. President.
what?
Ask a quick question, is Bob. How many people
I-
have we got now? Last time it was so 6,000 people. How many people are in the business now?
All of them. We got all of them, Bob. And then
All
continue,
of them.
all of them, and continuing to grow.
You got 10,000, you got 100,000, you can't say, you don't know
We're-
exactly what.
Yeah, we're still over 6,000, so we're doing good, and we're climbing nice and steady. Steady
Well,
Eddie
that's
wins the
good.
race.
Thank you.
Okay, kind of like that turtle and the rabbit, right? Those rabbits, man, they take off and they're promising you this, this, and this, and this, and then they're gone. They disappear. They're so fast, right? And so is our bank accounts. I don't mind being the turtle. If we're the turtle, we're gonna slow and steady. We're gonna win the race, and we're all here together, right? Julie, you start saying something, asking a question.
I have a question for Mr. President. I have a request for Mr. President, I should say. Mr. President, I would like to see a vacation package on that wheel. I looked the other night. Is there one on there I'm missing?
Okay, there's a reason why that not there, Julie.
Okay,
Yeah, the reason for that, we want people to come to the site. And we say, okay, the vacation package is when we are going on holiday or a school visit or a different country, then you can purchase the vacation package. But we will never see the vacation package there.
wheel.
Yeah, everything else except the vacation package.
Yep, but we will see a trip to Jamaica soon.
Yeah, definitely. And all these prizes will increase as time progresses. This is just a start.
Oh, yeah. Yep, this is fun.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, we're an hour in. There's a ton I can go through, but I want to just open it up real quick. Is there anything that anyone else would like to talk about tonight on any of these subjects on our navigation bar? Is there we kind of talked about our earnings, details, websites, product wheel.
Yeah, just to continue on the topic of the vacation package. If we put the vacation package there, we will be driving away members from the website. That is telling them, go take a break. You know, we want to see them on the website.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why the vacation package is not there.
Right. And I remember we even talked early on, well, should we really do the vacation package? Because the whole goal of VEMA is to advertise your website. And if you can't advertise your website because people aren't coming into VEMA looking at it, what's the purpose of it, right?
Mhm.
But it's growing nice, you guys. I'll have to get permission from someone else before I say it, but a member has had some really good results through our product marketing. So I want to talk
Well,
about,
as VEMA grows, you know, you will see computer there, maybe you see a car or something, you know,
yeah.
bicycle, different products as time progresses.
Well, let's go to the marketplace here for a second.
Okay.
So before I go much farther, I mean, I know I want to talk about a couple things, but Ann, go ahead. You had a question?
This is from Rob Vella. He wants
Okay.
to know, will there be a splash page?
Rob, I'm so proud of you, man. Every week he brings this question up. And before I went on vacation, had a three-way conversation with Leroy and Tommy about those pages. And I believe it's in the works. We had some splash pages back in our in the old days. The reason we took them off before we opened the other company
I'll ring this when I'm ready.
is because it seemed to be kind of confusing. But I think now that we have back office training and videos explaining, in my mind, I believe there's a way to get those back up. So I hope that's going to come up soon. Thanks for the question. So right now, you guys, we're in the marketplace. Every time somebody asks me anything about their orders, about anything, first thing I do is I go into their account, which you can do. You can go into your own personal account, click on shopping account, click on orders. And here's every order you've ever placed inside VEMA this year and last year, okay? And has the order number. I can view it to see what I purchased. It says I ordered a product wheel times 4 spins. I used my commission payment, okay? And so everything's right here, and it should eliminate a few support tickets if you just go here first and find out what you ordered and when you may have ordered something. Okay. So I think that's really important there. So let's go into the marketplace a second. So the marketplace is a place where we want to create something fun, right? Just come on in here. You can click on here to add your store. It is a $25 a month, okay? To add your store, it could be anything from products such as this one. It could be cars. Here's a car. We have the Vima marketing system in here. You know, medicines, the Transact card. I mean, everything's here, you guys. You can put your information in here. It's something special. It's something unique. And we want to get more and more people involved into the marketplace. Okay. So let's get in here, and I hope you win some marketplace spins. Get in there and spin. It's a lot of fun. Any questions, guys, about the marketplace?
Derek,
Yes.
I have a bicycle selling. Can I put it there?
You have a bicycle to sell?
Yeah, can I put it there?
You sure can. Make sure you offer shipping for the bicycle.
Okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
And what about, I also have some jewelry.
You can have, well, you gotta ask Neslin if you can sell it, but yes.
Okay,
Yes, we want, you guys, we want this to be like a Craigslist type of thing, right? To where you can put just about anything in here. Eventually we'll start having some categories in here, such as jewelry, such as you know, plants, you know, I'm not plants, but whatever, you know. So we want categories, clothing. We want to create something big. So
Homemade crafts are good.
homemade crafts. There you go, Julie. So birdhouses that Bob's gonna be making, right, Julie?
That's right. I'll get him
Yeah.
on that.
That's right. Yeah, so anything, you guys, would be great in here. And we've been kind of taking our time on this because we're focusing on a lot of other things within Vima. But with your help, let's pack this place so that we can start really making this something fun.
Question about packing the place.
Yeah,
This is Bob. You got a great conference call tonight. But according to the way I'm looking at, and I might be wrong, just 30 people are here, okay? Can you record these conference calls so you can have the extra ones, certain, you don't have to do all of them, but certain ones that are really unique, so we can give to a possible customer that don't want to go on the conference call like this, but would be very interested in learning more about the business.
glad you mentioned that, Bob. First off, I'm not worried about how many people I have here tonight, because this is a update and training call, right? Training
Right.
call is for you to get to know your back office. Most people know the back office already. But if you can't make these calls, just come over here to the academy. Okay. And you got a ticker here with all of our Tuesday night trainings. But you can also enter the vault. You can select a category. And you can see our calls in here also. As far as I tell you, a good call we got right now, something we're going to touch base on before we leave tonight, is the Transact card. And that's right here under meetings. And that was from June 22nd right here. We had a leader from the Transact card that Vima is proud to back. And this call here will explain everything about that card. We have another call coming up tomorrow night that we've been promoting through our email list. So we hope we can get a bunch of you on there. But Bob, for your information, let's say you click on this one right here, June 27th of 2023. And you want to send your friends this information. It's a YouTube channel. So you can right click this link right here, copy the video URL, okay, and then send that to your friends. All right, that's right on here. It's Tuesday night training.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. The opportunity calls. Now the opportunity
Great
call.
job.
Thank you. We're getting a few opportunity calls in here. And those are the, come on, talk to me. Thursday night opportunity calls. Currently, right now, it's under meetings. So you'll have to go in there and pick one of those opportunity calls and do the same thing. We just talked about yesterday of recategorizing some of these calls. So thank you for that, Bob. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Exactly. Yeah. Say one more time where we find the opportunity call.
So you want to go into the academy. And then you want to enter the vault
Great. Thank you.
and then click on meetings under categories. It says meetings.
Okay.
Okay. And then that'll take you to, I'm not sure why it's not taking me there. There we go. So yeah, click on the meetings and then those are where you're going to find your Thursday night calls, but we're going to recategorize that. Did I say that right? Recategorize. You guys, we had a really nice gentleman named Barry that helped us with our back office videos. Okay. So if you want to learn a little more about the front page, you can click here, the members area, shopping viewer, website, mall. Oh my gosh, how do I keep forgetting the mall, right? You just click right here. And here you go, you can view it. I'm going to share just a few minutes with this about this mall here with you right now, okay? Less than 5 minutes.
Hello, welcome to this next video in our series of training for MyVIMA. In this video, we're going to talk about a couple different links over here. One's going to be your website, one's going to be the mall, and the other one is going to be profile. These are all pretty quick to go through, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's go ahead and start with profile. Profile is pretty much self-explanatory. It is your profile, your information, basic name, address, phone number, city, state, all that kind of stuff. But the most important thing to pay attention to is right here, which is your referral ID. If you have not done so yet, you should see a long string of letters and numbers across here that make up the ending of myvima.com /, and then it's, you know, A193C20679. You get the idea. It's a really long string of characters. What you can do is come in here, and I showed you this in a previous video, come in and just change that to something much shorter. Give it some thought, make sure it's something that you want, you know, you're okay with everybody seeing. Don't make it too silly of a name there. If you do choose something that somebody else already has, it will notify you and say, hey, this name is already taken. You don't have to take another one. The other important thing you can do here is change your password. If for any reason you let somebody in your account or whatever the case may be, you just want to change them up. Not a bad idea to do every 6 months or so anyway, but go ahead and do that. So that's pretty much all there is on your profile page for the most part. Go ahead and jump down to the mall. The mall is a really, really good place to save money. And as far as helping VIMA pull in some outside source of income, the more money that VIMA can pull in from different sources, you know, the better it is for everybody, because everybody partakes in the money that comes into MyVIMA, right? That's how you earn, and that's what provides the funds. So getting hooked up over here, you're going to get $30 bonus today. MyVIMA invites you to join and get a $30 bonus when you spend $30. So basically, you sign up, you spend $30, you get $30 bonus. So really getting $30 in free stuff, which is very cool and always fun to get. And MyVIMA also gets $30, so it works out really, really well. That's, again, to bring in more income into the company. So don't overlook this opportunity. You know, if nothing else, to get free $30 in merchandise, but I think you're going to find you'll use this a lot because of the savings. So don't miss that. And finally, we're going to go back here to the little drop down menu. And we're going to go to the website link. And on this page here, you're shopping viewer website. Okay, so you know that every day you have to go in and click on shopping viewer and watch a certain amount of sites, which would be the 15 sites, right? You got a minimum of 15 sites, but you don't have to stop at 15 if you're sitting there. You know, keep going, check out everybody's offerings, whether it's a business, service, a product, whatever it may be that they're marketing. You know, they have a product they want you to see, and you should be taking the time to go ahead and check those out, because you'll want them to do the same thing. What we don't want is a bunch of marketers marketing marketers who don't really care about what you're marketing. They just want you to see what they're marketing. If that made sense to you, and it should, everybody just check everybody's stuff out. You're probably going to find something you really like and enjoy anyway, so do it. All right, so you can come in here and change this at any time as well. But the most important thing to do is once you have a link in here, we want to make sure we preview it in the shopping viewer. Okay, so this comes up and now we can see that this particular website that we put in here is functioning properly. Okay, so you can go ahead and let's say changes. If you want to change this at any time, you can. Just again, make sure you hit preview and then make sure you do save changes. Coming on down from there, we got our login advertisement where you can purchase. So you've seen the login advertisement because every time you log into MyVima, the website, it's the first thing you see is that one ad that sits in front of you between the login and your members area. It's a really, really good place to go ahead and purchase 24-hour ad right there. Because everybody coming through, if they're just coming in to check something, is still going to see that. So no matter what reason a member has to be logging into MyVima, checking their commissions, checking their downline, check whatever it may be, they can't get past to the members area without seeing that login ad. So definitely a great place to purchase an ad. It's good value for the dollar. So go ahead and make sure you put your link in and save changes after you finish purchase. So that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this video. I don't want to make them too long, and we'll see it in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Barry. Appreciate that. The Rakuten Mall, guys, you know, we've talked about it in the past, and it feels like a left arm now. It's just there. We always use it. And I just kind of forget to talk about my left arm, right? It's a wonderful thing. You get $30 on your first order of $30 or more. Who can lose? Well, maybe outside of the US can lose once in a while, but it's mostly based in the US. Some people in Canada are able to make it work, and I've had quite a few people make it work out there. But it works, you
I'm
guys.
confused. How do I get to Rakuten? I get a little confused on that.
No, yeah, you just click on the mall, Bob.
Oh, click on the mall. Okay.
Yeah, click on the mall. If you haven't signed up yet, just sign up right there. And then not only will you you'll be right under Vima right away when you sign up, but you'll also get your own link where you can market Rakuten to your friends and family. And then you will get $30 every time they spend money on there. Okay.
That sounds great. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. You bet. So any questions, you guys, on the mall?
Zoom meeting.
Oh, you're clapping your hands.
Oh, my clapping, I hit the wrong one as usual.
What's up, Paul?
With Rakuten, are there prices like, okay, my computer, for example, was HP, Hewlett Packard. I got to get more cartridges for the printer.
You're speaking to the cartridge king. Yeah,
They're expensive.
yes. That was the first thing I did. Is I went and bought
Can't
ink.
wait.
I bought ink for my computer here.
I was gonna
Okay.
be here probably another 20,
So
30 minutes.
I got ink for my computer. It cost me $37, and I got $30 back from Rakuten, but another $2.30 because of the cash back from
So
this company.
It's less expensive to get it through Rakuten then.
Give it all I can say is compare. I guarantee your first purchase will be less expensive because your first purchase, you're going to get a $30 check back from Rakuten.
Awesome.
Yeah, so compare. So when you're about to click that Amazon link, get over and click Rakuten, okay?
Okay.
And you had a question.
I don't have a question, but Paul, you're in Canada. And it
Yes.
is way more difficult to use the Rakuten in Canada than it is in the US.
Oh,
I purchased all kinds of things, what I thought was on Rakuten, apparently not, because I haven't been paid and I don't expect to be paid, I guess. But, you know, it just was a very complicated thing. So unless you have somebody holding your hand and literally walking you through the process in Canada, I'm not talking in the US, but in Canada, I would suggest that you wait until it gets better in Canada before we do anything with it.
okay.
I agree with you, Ann. I mean, as
Okay.
far as that, I mean, it's smooth as silk in the US. And for some reason, I mean, even though they've been around a dozen years, it's just not running as smooth in Canada yet.
Okay,
Yeah, but you can give it a shot, okay? See if that'll work for you.
thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Because that's what we're doing, right? I mean, yeah, we're an advertising company, we're not an investment company. But not only are we advertising company, but we're also looking for more ways to help you earn. You can earn through Vima. We're helping you earn outside of Vima, like the Transact card that we have coming out right now, that we don't have coming out. Transact company that we're supporting. And I was wondering if Julie's on and have a chance to talk about a little bit about the Transact and what's coming on tomorrow night.
Yeah, I do have a shout out to give everybody on the Transact card. I was just now on mute and I didn't know about it till just here recently, but to become a DBO, I don't know what all of you know how much it is, but that's where you are direct bank I don't know whether it's a direct bank owner is what they call it, but they call it a DBO, where you're a founder. And that is $4.99. Now, when you do that, you will get a percentage of every time someone swipes that card underneath you, 10 levels down, you get a percentage paid to you. Well, the thing I found out the other day is Transact is offering the DBO position to you that you don't have to pay up front. You can, I guess they kind of consider it a loan, but they give it to you, and then you can pay it as soon as you get your 3 people in, which I had my 3 people in one day, and I got my check the next week, $500 back. So you bring 3 people and you have $500 back. But they also are offering that you can pay that in payments to them too, unless you get your 3 back first, and then they take it from that 500. So that's a good thing. People are, a guy was asking the other day, said, well, I don't have the money to do it. And I said, well, I just found out you don't have to pay it up front. So I guess when you go on the link, which they will probably talk about tomorrow night, I would like for everyone, even if you're just thinking about it, guys, this company is great. And you don't have to be a DBO if you don't have a downline that you market to. You can be just a customer for that Visa debit card. I mean, it is fantastic. People are getting money already on their card for when this e-commerce store opens, and it's a dollar for dollar match. I pay my card payment, $6.81. I'm going to get $6.81 in Z-Bucks, which is spends just like cash on that card. You go into the e-commerce store and you go shopping in there. That's going to be money that you say it's free to you. And that card is only $25 for the whole year. And they are doubling the Z-Bucks for a whole year. So, I mean, just to try the card for a year to me, it's fantastic. And I'm just so excited about it. And Vima is doing very, very well, guys, which is just incredible because you get a percentage of that. Everything that we bring in, like Derek is saying, we're doing it to increase the income for Vima. So that increases your pay. So, we're not just putting this in here, we'll just stick everything in here. That's not the idea. We go over these things with a fine tooth comb and know that they're going to make you money before we even think about putting them in there. So I really encourage everyone. I'm going to be sending it out as soon as this call's over. I'm going to take the advertisement that Derek sent out today for our meeting tonight, and I'll send that out again for tomorrow, which is at 8 o'clock. But I'll send it out as soon as this call's over. But just come on and listen. Just listen. I'm telling you, it's great. So that's
sounds
my
great.
plug.
And I think you have in that email you're going to send out, you also have like a 3-minute video that people can.
Yes, there's a
watch real
3-minute
quick.
video on there. Yes.
Yeah.
So just listen to that 3-minute video and then come to the call. Invite people. It's not just for Vima members. You invite anybody you want on the call. And John the CEO is going to be on there. I've listened to him. He's so down to earth. You can ask him questions. He promised to help me with a couple things. He didn't forget me. He called me back, and he has helped me with some things that I couldn't get done. And it's just a great company. I really am enjoying it. And I think
And-
you guys will too.
And this call that Julie and Judy have scheduled for us, like she just said, it's with the CEO of the company, and It is with our sponsor and all of our organization. So it's pretty much just for us. And there's
He'll
thousands.
answer questions. Yes, you can ask
Yeah.
questions and he'll answer them right away for you.
Yeah, so get on the call, check it out. And I think that's gonna be amazing. Before I get to Leroy, I want to say something real quick, because it's been on my mind ever since this happened. And I can't believe I did this, but Julie and I, we've really, I believe in my heart that we've grown really close. And we we rib each other, give each other bad time, play jokes on each other, all that stuff. And she's like my sister, right?
But old
But-
enough to be your mother.
No. I don't
You
have
remind me of
I
that.
don't have a lot of hair up here.
But we are. We've grown close to.
Yeah.
We have fun together. He likes
We
to laugh
do.
and I like to laugh.
We do. And we make fun of each other, right? But I did that today during our call. And in my mind, I shouldn't have. I made fun of her in public, amongst all of you. And generally that should have just been between her and I. And so I want to apologize publicly
Oh, no.
to Julie for doing what I did. And I'm really sorry, because it's been right here the whole time ever
Oh.
since I did that.
Apology
I
accepted
knew
by
you
all
were
the group.
joking.
I'm suggesting all the guys, apology accepted.
All right.
Julie's a very nice lady.
She's
Thank
one.
you, Bob.
My
All right.
pleasure.
Yes. So Julie, I hope you accept my apology. And
Oh, I didn't even think a thing about it because we tease each other all the time.
I know we do, don't we? And but sometimes I can go a little overboard just because I have so much fun with you. So from here, I'd like to send it to Leroy for any closing comments. Leroy, any closing comments? Any comments from anybody? Any closing comments from anybody?
Great conference call from Bob, and you did a great job, and
Okay.
let's all support each other. That's the best way. We're all going to be very successful in the long run. I was a founder in one of our businesses, and I was doing really well, and this one even looks better. So hallelujah. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. And if you go in your back office, you'll notice you got your founder and PEB monthly PEB pay today for those who are founders in VEMA.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
You bet. Go ahead, Leroy.
Okay. Okay, I just want to say thanks to everyone. As we all know, this company is our company. It's not an individual company. It's all of us company, and we want to see this company grow as much as possible. So we're asking everyone to just cooperate continually. And this is just for the old member I'm talking right now, what I'm about to say. Continue to do your monthly web-click purchase. And remember, you are getting paid on that purchase you made the following day, plus you will be getting 4 weeks continuously release every Monday, right? If you are in red, you're not going to get any release. Try to stay in green as much as possible. And if you go in and click on the overview page and just read the top part, and it tell you what the red, the green completely meant. So guys, we're all doing a wonderful job. I just want to thank each and every one. And for that reason, we go over, let me see, we start 8 o'clock, roughly hour and a half. I'm going to offer 10% to the people on the call tonight. And this will be in effect until, let me say, Derek, should I do it until 11 or 12?
Well, we always go midnight, Leroy.
All right. And, yeah, I will offer 10% for the people on the call tonight. And
Hey,
I'm,
don't forget I'm support for VEMA, but I'm also support for the members of VEMA. I work both sides.
okay, I'm just setting it automated right now. So
Okay.
once you go into your back office and make the purchase in the next 5 minutes, it will complete automated and give you that 10%. So I just want to thank everyone on the call. Thank you very much for your time. And let us all continue to work together as a team, as a group, and build this company, take it to the next level. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Derek?
Question, Leroy. Patricia
ahead.
here.
Yes,
What
Patricia.
if is there a new member on board? Goes for that person also?
Let me see. That person signed up already?
Yes, he signed up today. His name is Vivian. He's on the call.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go for him too. Yeah.
Okay.
Patricia, who's the new person today?
Vivian Taylor. He's on the
Vivian,
call.
thanks for being on the call tonight, Vivian. Wonderful, wonderful. And I also want to do a shout out for Peter Kwong. Peter, I see you're still here, and it's good to see your face. I know Peter's from way overseas somewhere, but he's making a nice earnings. And so I want to mention overseas right now we can pay by check, but we also can do direct pay, or not direct pay, bank wire. And Peter's been the recipient of some bank wires out there. So thanks for coming on the call tonight, Peter. And I hope we see you some more and bring your guest in also. All right, you guys, let's open our mics and say goodnight.
Okay, guys, it is automated now. So once you do the purchase, you will see it immediately.
All right. All right. Thanks, Leroy, for that 10% bonus. Everyone open up their mics and let's say goodnight. Let's see you Thursday night.
Right.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Tomorrow night.
On
and
the call
Good
tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye.
Watch for
Bye.
the email.
All right, good night, everyone.
Her first time on the call.
God
Thank you.
bless
Thank you, Leroy.
America and
Yeah,
God bless
thank
the
you.
world for our call.
Bye-bye.
All right. All right. I love it. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
sir.
Night.
Good night, Julie.
Good night.
Mhm.